So Lucas, yes, you can use a LAN cable, and I actually recommend that you do use a LAN cable because it's actually much faster when downloading the system software. Otherwise, I've heard people that have been there like hours just downloading the update file, and it depends on your internet. Um, so what's the next question, Cover? Do you know?
Sorry, I'm just getting back to
Okay, that's
this.
fine. I think it's Smelter. Let me see. I did the update and it acts like it restarts and it goes back into a loop. I tried to rebuild the database and it still didn't work. Okay, like it restarts, but then. Okay, so if you're getting the loop thing, um, this one right here helps a lot of people. The one, it's called How to Reinstall PS4 System Without Losing Data. And I would say try that one first. So try this one first. It just basically go into safe mode and you're gonna select update system software and you're gonna use your internet connection to update it. That works for a lot of people. Now, if you're still having trouble, then you're gonna try this one, which is reinstall PS4 without USB. Just keep in mind that one's gonna delete all your data. And if this doesn't work, then the last option is this one here, where you're gonna use a USB drive to go ahead and load the system software on there and just wipe your entire PS4, and then hopefully that fixes it. I know this one usually fixes the PS4 every time. Okay, let's see.
Okay, so I think Vaisal is next. Um, it says I did all the options and it still doesn't work. You mean all the options from the reinstall from the PS4, or do you mean the options from like Sirius's videos?
Okay, so I can actually hear you now in the stream. If you guys can hear Coverly right there, hit one please so we know. Yeah, Lucas. Basically, if none of these work for you, then you're gonna want to buy another PS4 hard drive. So I think on Amazon there's like a few options. I remember seeing one, was it Seagate PS4 hard drive. Yeah, this one right here. So I think it was a 1 terabyte. It's like really cheap. It's like only I want to say $46. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, I'll leave a link down in the video for this one. It's $46, 1 terabyte, can't go wrong. Instead of you having to buy another PS4, how much are PS4s nowadays, Coverly?
PS4?
Yeah.
Different places you can get them actually pretty cheap. My friend swears by the Facebook trade section. There you can probably get it for less than 100.
Okay.
If you're thinking about the base one.
Oh, the BAS. So like
Uh,
I have the PS4
yeah.
Pro. I definitely recommend it. Yeah, but $46 is still cheaper than 100. So I would give that a try first. If it doesn't work out, you could always return it. The hard drive, that is. All right. So who do we have next?
Plus isn't GameStop going out of business, or aren't they just closing some of their stores? You might be able to find something really cheap either on their website or on your local GameStop if they're just trying to unload inventory.
Yeah, I would just. Yeah, you mean for the PS4s, right?
I mean, just like anything, but I would say they're
Yeah.
liquidatating
But I would
stuff.
say for the hard drives, I would say
But
buy it,
PS4,
buy it
yeah,
new.
I've heard
Buy the hard
stories
drive
of
new.
like where they buy something really, really cheap and then they go somewhere else and they actually make a profit from it. So if that still is going on, you might be able to get a good deal on the internet and then just have the pickup at one of the stores.
So Hakeem and Lucas, no problem. You guys are welcome. If you can hit the like button on your way out, really appreciate it.
So for Hakeem, it looks like he's had a problem for a long time. It's just that he can't read his hard drive
Yeah, so that's when I was
storage.
saying that he has that can't access storage device. So I recommend that he can try removing the hard drive from the PS4, kind of cleaning it a little bit and putting it back. Some people have reported that works. If it doesn't,
Like
then you know, you could try another hard drive.
You know, but you know what? I mean, those little hard drives, I mean, they're like literally like floppy disk nowadays. I mean, I literally, run into lots of them here and there. And because everybody's moving to solid disk, the slower ones, the 7200 RPMs or whatever, nobody really wants them. Hakeem, if you ask around, you might be finding like a relative or a friend or a coworker. If you're older, they might just have one of those old hard drives that they still have somewhere at home, and because they upgraded to like a solid state, and like any size is good as long as you're able to test it.
Okay, I think we have another person. I think it's Riz Shoniwa. Is there anything else I can do but not safe mode? Um, Let me see. What's the problem you're having, Riz? I'm trying to read up here, see if I can find it. So yeah, Riz, if you can put down in the comment the exact problem you're encountering, and that way we can help you out. Right, you're welcome, Hakeem. Yeah, you're right. Like after you do so many of these fixes and you try and it doesn't work, like the next thing to do is really replace the hard drive. But a lot of people tell me, oh, you know, screw it, I'm just gonna go buy another PS4. You know, don't do that. I mean, it's not that hard to take out the hard drive from the PS4. You just slide that. It's like a little side cover. I think I have a video on that too. Let me look.
How much are hard drives nowadays? Like, if I just want like a simple little hard drive, let me just look at Amazon.
Yeah, I have like this one. This is the one I recommend. The Seagate Barracuda Winter. It's only 46. I mean, if you're not picky and don't want a 1 terabyte, you can get a 500 gig for 35. But you know how big games are nowadays, right? Yeah, this one right here. So how to replace PS4 hard drive, and just take a quick look. So what you're gonna want to do is go to this right top hand corner here and lift up a little bit, and then it should come off easily, as you see here. So that's how you take off the top cover. Okay, so the hard drive is located right here under this metal plate here. So what right now the video is showing you're gonna screwdriver, and we're gonna undo this screw right here. That's gonna allow us to pull the hard drive tray right out. Okay, so we're gonna have to remove the hard drive from this tray by removing these 4 screws. So I'll go ahead and do that now. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and remove the... Yeah, so it's basically it. You remove the hard drive from the PS4 just like you saw in the video, and put in your new one in there, remove these screws, pop it in, and then you're good to go. Okay, S smelter. So I tried all the options, the last resort to do the initialized PS4 correct. Just don't really want to erase all the... Yeah, I know, nobody wants to erase all the data. I hear you, trust me. But yeah, if you look at this, let me see if I have my playlist here. So this is my playlist of kind of like all the fixes and then the order that I recommend. Hey everyone, so today I'm going to show you what... I don't know if there's a way. So yeah, basically they're numbered in the way you kind of should try it. So first try this cannot start the PS4 one, and then you would do a rebuild database. Again, none of these all the way up to this third one here, even the fourth one, none of them will erase any data on your PS4. The one where it starts deleting data on your PS4 is this number 6 one where you reinstall without the USB. And then the last resort is this one where you use a USB to kind of wipe out everything on your PS4. But again, everything from kind of 6 and on, 6, 7, and 8, it does wipe the contents of your PS4. Just, as far as games that you own, that digital downloads, you can just re-log in with your PSN account and re-download all the games that you own. You're not gonna have to buy them again. As far as your save game data, it just depends if you have the PlayStation Plus. Like you can look at this video here where it says how to restore game data on PS4, PlayStation Plus. So happened to me, my PS4 got screwed up, and I was able to download my save game from the cloud because I have PlayStation Plus. So definitely take a look at that video if you're concerned about getting your game data back. But again, you have to have PlayStation Plus for saving stuff in the cloud, and yeah. Is there another question, Coverly?
For right now, let's see. I think Briss.
Oh, okay.
Um,
What's his problem?
let's see. It has an X on the download bar, and I can't start the game. It keeps saying that it's downloading, and when it's downloading, it appears to say CE005.
CEO05. Let me see. Sounds familiar. CEO05. I thought I had a video I did recently on that. Oh, there's this one right here. So take a look at this one where it says CE 300005. So that has to do with your either the PS4 is having trouble reading your hard drive or it's having trouble reading the DVD drive. So if you take a look at this video, I kind of go through how you can there's a few fixes. One is kind of goes through kind of cleaning your disks very well. The other one is rebuilding your database. And then the last one is, can't remember what it was. Let me click on it. So yeah, it goes through cleaning your disk, and then yeah, doing the rebuild database. Yeah, see rebuild database there. Yeah, so the rebuild database, clean the disk, and then oh yeah, and then you can try deleting your game data. So first I back it up to the cloud, and then I delete it, and then I see if you're able to delete your game data and then try to launch the game again, and it works, that means your game data is corrupted. So give that a try. Okay, Vaisal, if I initialize my PS4, can I still log back into my account instead of making you? Yeah, so just make sure that you know your password or your PSN account. So give it a try. You can log in online. So if you go to just like PlayStation.com and United States, yeah, and you sign in here, then you're good to go. If you can sign in there, then you can sign into your PS4. So make sure you can sign in there. You know your password before you even do anything, and then yeah, you'll be able to re-download all your games and stuff like that. But anything that's in like your capture gallery or any save games will not be there. Any local save games, but stuff like like Modern Warfare multiplayer, that's gonna be saved in the cloud anyway. But talking more like stuff like if you play maybe the Last of Us single player campaign or stuff like that. Any single player stuff is usually saved locally on the PS4. Oh, you're welcome, Basil. You're very welcome. All right, let's help some more people here. How you doing so far, Coverly?
It's not bad. A good amount. Remember the first time we did it, there were like 2 or 3 people, but I think most people that have been on have been helping some way or another. It just really sucks to see that, it takes up so much of each person's time. You really feel it like, oh man, these people can't play, right? And some
Especially
of them
right
like
now,
haven't,
yeah, with everything going on.
yeah, and some people haven't played for quite a while too.
Yeah,
Like, like months or, and like, we can easily say, oh, you can have another hard drive lying around, or how come you don't have a second one? But actually, it's not really true. It's not very common,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean, if you have another hard drive, no problem. Stick it in and give it a try, right? But yeah, I mean, like I said, you can buy the hard drive from Amazon and then return it if it wasn't that. So that's why like a lot of times I recommend, especially like under $50 for the hard drive. It's not a bad investment. Yeah, especially like if you have one of those older PS4s that only has like 500 gigs or whatever. Man, that's not enough these days.
Yeah. Like those little laptop hard drives. I think like if you see one, whenever they become available, like like your brother or your uncle just upgrade it. Just like, hey, can I keep that hard drive for
Excuse
a
me.
while? That way, like if this happens, you have a backup hard drive to test it.
Yeah, my only concern with the used drives for the PS4 is that they might run into more problems, and then it's gonna be harder to like troubleshoot. Whereas you have a new hard drive, you know there's nothing wrong with it. But yeah, definitely, if you can get your hands on the used one just to try it, you can definitely do that. Let me see. Bid with the safe mode one. So there's a bunch of videos with using safe mode. So if you let me click the playlist. Let me copy the playlist here. So go to the playlist in that link, and then you're gonna see them listed here. So you're gonna want to literally try them from the number one, and then going down. Like you can skip this one, the black screen one. But try video one, then two, then three. If that doesn't work, now these first three should not delete any data at all. Okay, unless like something goes really wrong or your system's really screwed up. But starting with number 6, that's the ones that will delete all the data on your PS4, and also number 7 and number 8. So do these as a last resort. Okay, like nothing else worked. None of these worked. Okay, we have Amanda with us. I'm stuck in safe mode. Is this fixable? Yeah, I think it's fixable. So can you kind of give us the error you're getting, or what screen?
What part is it hanging up in?
Yeah, like are you getting this error like right here where I had it says cannot start the PS4 connected DualShock 4 controller? Are you getting a different message? Because it kind of matters. All right, while we wait for Amanda to type her stuff up. Yeah, so we're playing Modern Warfare yesterday, right? That was pretty fun.
Yeah, but we were really what do you call it, rusty?
Oh
right?
yeah, I haven't played since the whole chaos started, like two weeks or so. Okay, any choice I make doesn't do anything. Okay, so are you talking about? Okay, from the safe mode menu. Let me go to this screen. Okay, so let's bring up the safe mode menu. Okay, so you're talking about this screen, right? The one you see on your screen right now. So yeah, usually what I tell people is try it in this order. Try number 3, and it's gonna use use your internet to update the system software, and sometimes that works. If it doesn't do anything, then I guess you can't use that one. Then I would try option number 5, which is rebuild database. Sometimes that will fix it. Next would be option number 6. I think it's 6 or 7. It's kind of this video here, the one without the USB. But if you tried all those, then the one that works for sure, is this one right here, where you use a USB stick. So you have to get a USB stick, and you have to make sure it's formatted in the FAT32. So if you Google, format USB FAT32, it'll kind of show you how to do it. A lot of them are already formatted as FAT32, so you shouldn't have to do that. But then you take this USB and you plug it into the USB connection on your PS4, and then you basically, before you do that, you get on your PC, copy. You're gonna download the software, the reinstallation software. Where there's a link here, and the instructions here are a little bit older. I'm gonna do a new video for it, but if you go here, it's not gonna look like this. It'll look a little different, okay? But it's very important that when you go to download it, you scroll all the way down to this one where it says PS4 complete system software. Don't select the software update file you see here. Go all the way down, PS4 complete system software, and you're gonna click on this link here. This is very confusing. A lot of people don't know to click here. You have to say agree to terms and download the complete software, and then pretty much follow the instructions in this video, and then you should be good to go. Okay, any other ones covered?
Just Amanda son about the USB drive, but I was just curious whether Amanda was able to actually move around with the controller or not. But I guess she can. So it really is an issue of like when she selects something, it's actually not doing anything.
Okay, so there is an issue if you have your PS4 controller and you plug it in with a USB cable. Let's see if I have one here. So yeah, if you take your PS4 cable and you plug it in, what you want to do is you want to use the I'm sorry, you want to use the D-pad here. Okay, don't use the analog stick to move around. You want to use the D-pad. Now, if nothing happens, if you can't move around the menu, then that means that the USB cable you're working is not the original one that came with your PS4. Okay, so what you can do is you can try another USB cable, like maybe one that came with your phone or something like that, and plug it to the back of your controller, because you do need to have your controller wired on safe mode. Otherwise, you won't be able to go through the menus. Um, and if you can't find any cable at all in your house that will work, then I do have a link to a pretty cheap one. Let's see.
But I think hers works.
Okay,
So,
but
but yeah, yeah, yeah.
in case other people
Right,
have
right.
problems, this one right here. So just go to this PS4 7.0 fix video, and then this link. It's an official replacement cable. It's not from Sony, but it is. I think it's an officially licensed USB replacement cable. So yeah, okay.
Yeah. So just Amanda, try to fix this that Sadie is recommended with the videos and the thumb drive, and then just get back to us on that one. Okay, so Riz actually can't switch on the controller in safe mode.
Yeah, so then it's gonna be the USB cable. Try another one, okay? Because I'm gonna explain a little bit about the way USB cables work. Some of them, especially the thinner looking ones, only have the cables necessary to charge your devices. So it only provides, like say you plug it in to your controller, it only charge it. Now the cable that came with your PS4 originally has it's going to be a little thicker, and that one also carries data, which is what you need. It not only needs to have the cables inside for the charging, but also for the data, and that's why I recommend that if you don't have your original cable, look for another one, try it. But if it doesn't work, then you can get this one right here. I think it's under $10, so not a big investment.
I think a
All
lot
right,
of
Amanda, you're welcome.
households have a. I think a lot of households have a whole bunch of those cables, so it's just basically look around
Yeah, but like I said, they're
and
not
just
all
see
gonna
what you
work.
have.
Yeah. Yeah, your best bet
Mm-hmm.
is probably using one that came with your smartphone. Yeah. All the others are probably going to be charge only. All right. I think we helped quite a bit of people so far. All right. Any other questions? Like covered, I'm not lying. I have more than like 500 comments in my YouTube inbox of people asking for help. Like, there's no way I can answer all those comments. So that's why I'm doing this live
Literally,
stream.
it's a lot of this. It's where they're stuck in the reinstallation in
Yep.
safe mode.
Yep. Yep, and they try, like maybe they try one of the videos, but then they kind of give up. But and sometimes it's a really easy fix. Like this first video, like people think I'm lying. Uh, Let me just play this video because and I'm not sure if I like edited it just for time because I want to make it like under 2 minutes, but you can see like okay, you'll get this screen. And this happened to me when I just accidentally unplugged the PS4, and then I got this problem every time I turn on the PS4. I just got this error message, okay? And so then all I did to fix it was I went into safe mode, and then I just hit cancel. Okay, I just hit cancel, and then I turn on my PS4, and you're gonna see right now. It's just gonna check your system storage real quick, and then the PS4 is gonna start with no problem. You see right here on the screen. You see, it's working fine. And people like seriously think I'm lying. They think I'm like making this stuff up. I'm not. Like these are all all the fixes are legit. It's just sometimes it'll work for you, sometimes it won't. It just depends how screwed up your PS4 is. Hey Dave, you're welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button. All right, do we have anybody else on here?
So do you get any questions about fixing a controller issue? Or are their controllers pretty much okay?
Yeah, so like people have this problem. I don't know if I told you, I had this problem with the Scuf controller where it this stick here where you kind of I think the left one, you press it down to run, especially in games like, Blackout or Modern Warfare, stuff like that, and it just goes bad. And that's what happened with my first Scuf controller. And I think this is actually the original one, but I had to send it in to get fixed. I tried everything. There are some fixes out there that might work, but mine was like so screwed up, I couldn't fix it. So I got lucky. It was still within the 6-month warranty, but other people, they have all these crazy fixes to fix this, this controller that I was messing up. But apparently, it's not only for Scuf controllers. It happens on regular PS4 controllers. But yeah, I just sent mine in because it was still under warranty. But that's the main one I get regarding controllers. One is where like they get into safe mode and they can't move around in the menus, and that has to do with that USB cable, like I mentioned. But yeah, I can't believe it. Yesterday, what we got?
Yeah, let me look around to see.
Yeah, that was the same. I'm surprised we got fourth place after being so rusty in Warzone.
After I left, or
we played with
it was probably after I left.
With Sidewinder VR and Trigun.
Good, huh?
Yeah, it's like we were all so rusty. Okay, I still have to spend this $50 PlayStation gift card I got. If you guys have game recommendations, let me know. Hey, I did try to download the what's that game you said that was free for a while? The Monster Hunter, was it? Yeah, so I tried.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I think it was free on PS4. Yeah, but it's not free anymore.
I forgot.
Like I totally forgot to download it.
You did download it.
You downloaded it, but I forgot to. Yeah. So a Samsung charger cable should work, Riz. So definitely give that a try. It should work.
I think the Samsung ones will work. They're pretty sturdy. I like those.
Yeah.
You should definitely try that one.
Yep. All right.
I think usually I use those to get data out of like my Galaxy to the computer, and they generally work.
Yeah. Yeah, but some people don't have the.
So they handle data.
Yeah, they definitely can handle data. Yeah, but like I said, like most other cables, like you just buy from like Best Buy or whatever. They're only going to be charge only.
Yeah. I'm looking around. Is it that you know how the Switch is now really expensive because everybody wants one now with the quarantines?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the PS4 is following the same route. I thought
that's what I was asking. How much
I'm looking around. It's just not as cheap as it was before.
And I think that's what everybody's like trying to fix their PS4 because now they're more valuable. It's like everybody wants to play. All right, you're welcome, Riz.
Okay. Or now you really have to.
Yeah.
Right? And it's just like, because imagine you're being stuck, right?
Yeah. It's like, and sometimes you just go stir crazy, just like, you say you have a job and you're just working from home and you work from home, you eat, you watch some TV shows, and then that's it. That's your life. But, when you kind of like turn on your PS4 and you play with friends. It's kind of cool. That's like the current way of socializing, right?
Not only that, but it's also a lot cheaper because a lot of the free multiplayer games, I mean, the base is free, right?
Yeah.
So you could like just play for free for a long time, and then like if you don't have a lot of money, then all you need to really look out for is that PS Plus subscription. But then like you can play Fortnite for free and the other ones for free, and then like you're good to go, right? Like if you really need to like show off, then you get that season pass. But I mean, you can literally free it up like all the time.
Yeah, I'm so happy they made the Modern Warfare Warzone, the Battle Royale, free to play. Oh, hey, we
Is
have
that free?
a.
Did
Yeah,
they?
yeah. So we have a super chat from Dave. Thanks a lot. You're welcome. I really appreciate this super chat.
How did you set that up? Did you have to go through something special on your channel?
Yeah, I think you need so many subscribers and all that. Took a while, but yeah, they finally enabled it on my account. So yeah, if anybody wants to help out the channel, hit that super chat. You could put whatever value you want in there. Definitely help out, make more videos to help more people. That's the goal of my channel. Just help as many
Oh,
people as
now
I
you
can.
need yeah. Now you need special effects though, like those Twitch channels. Someone donates and then the screen goes
I
crazy,
think they have like these super
right?
stickers and stuff like that. So I think they just introduced some
Huh.
like super stickers where like you purchase a sticker and it does some yeah, you post it kind of like Twitch has. But yeah, you have covered. Do you have any recommendations for this PlayStation Store $50 card?
PlayStation games. I'm playing the Japanese versions of games. So if you're randomly playing a Japanese game, I think actually the Yakuza game is actually really good. It
Mm,
plays like an RPG where it's turn based.
yeah,
But oh, you know what? Actually, I do recommend one. Final Fantasy VII is coming out next week, right?
I haven't been keeping up. Yeah, is
But
it?
I don't think you're an RPG person, but that one's coming out. And then did you play Resident Evil 3? At least the demo?
Um, no, not the recent one. Not the recent one.
Okay. You know what? Resident Evil 3, what they did, what that was kind of newish, is they have like this like small dash that lets you avoid, just for briefly, and that's sort of kind of new. And it really is a nice feature. Like, it has mixed reviews among the players, but
Hmm.
that's actually pretty cool. So if you go back to play two or some other ones, you're like, oh man, I wish I had that little dash, that can save you.
Yeah.
The graphics are amazing. I mean, wow.
So did you end
I
up
mean,
playing?
I don't know if they remake four, how much
Mhm.
of a big difference it will make, but three is good.
Did you play Death Stranding
Huh?
or you skipped that game? Death Stranding.
Oh, you know what? I'm waiting for the price to come down actually.
But I hear
So
is it
uh
a long game or a kind of short game? 'Cause I thought it was kind of
it's not
short.
what you
Probably be
want it to
live
be. I
for
mean, you can finish it
another
maybe in
20,
less than
30
20
minutes,
hours.
Chris. And how long? Like
I
a
think
few hours?
it's 1 hour, right? So
Oh, that's
if you
fast.
are actually yeah, so actually if you're trying the fixes that were recommended,
Mm-hmm.
right? We're gonna be for here for quite a while, so you can just start doing those solutions now, and we'll just be on here. So if you hear us talk, we're just waiting for some of you guys if you actually are trying the solutions live. So we're here. Go
Yeah,
for it.
I'm here waiting for the 600 people that left comments in my inbox on YouTube because I'm here to help. I spend so much time just like
Right.
responding to comments. It's so much easier. So yeah, if you guys see this on, come in and ask your questions. We're ready to help.
Yeah, so Riz, you can keep trying it on. Most likely at least a half hour more. We're gonna be here till 9. Going back to Death Stranding, I really, really, really want to do play it. Like I've watched a small stream here and there, and it's like really, really cool game. Like do you know anything about it? It has like this like mythical thing where it's like death isn't death anymore. There's this layer to it, so
Mm.
it has this mystery, right? But if you just are a core player, then you basically like a mailman, going
Yeah,
from
yeah,
one
you're
location to
you're like a
another.
glorified
But then you
UPS
gotta
guy.
like, yeah, yeah, right. And but the cool thing is like the cargo matters and how you place it and your exoskeleton and your everything works together, right? So it's like really satisfying. So I think the main deal is like if the distance is short enough for it to be cool or too annoying, right? And two, like you can have like small vehicles here and there. So I think that helps to break away if it's really boring just walking, right? And
Right.
it's like a community game. So like, if you start building a road, other people see it, right? And you start getting likes and all kinds of stuff. So actually, if you are in that environment for those 2-3 weeks that you really play it, you'll be really in it.
Yep.
So I think that he built like something really amazing. I'm just thinking that it will be also be amazing for $20. So I'm waiting for the price to come down.
Hey, so we have a super sticker from Dave, a hamburger. Wow, you're making me
Uh,
hungry, man. I just
all
ate.
right.
I ate some chicken enchiladas.
Yeah.
Very good,
You know what? And that's $1 menu you can go.
right? Hey, weren't they giving away free tacos at Taco Bell or something? The Doritos taco or something?
Yeah. So Riz is going to come back if it works. Well, Riz, come back whether it works or not, and just let
Yeah,
us
yeah.
know. You know what I miss? I miss going out. Like I've never cooked at home, so well, I've never watched someone cook at home so much in my life.
I got used to it because like I haven't eaten out in 2 3 weeks now. Like not even like going to get McDonald's or anything or Starbucks, nothing. It's just like been cooking at home, and I kind of got used to it because you kind of get into the routine of things. You cook a meal and it's good for lunch and dinner. You know what I mean? And you make a few things so you can kind of mix and match. It works out. And I'm saving a ton of money because I used to eat out all the time. I'm talking I would spend out I would spend like for breakfast a good $10 for breakfast, and I go to Starbucks. Another like $15 for lunch, and then dinner another. If we order Grubhub or something, it'd be another 25 to $40. It gets expensive, man. Oh, it's a jumbo jack.
It is
Oh, I love
expensive.
my jumbo jacks, man. Jumbo jack. Does that have cheese in it? That's what I want to know. Or do I need
You
to
know,
pay 10 cents
I'm
more?
surprised you. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't become allergic to jumbo jacks,
I
right?
know.
Because it's like literally you put everyone through college at that Jack in the Box,
Yep.
right? It's
Yep.
like generations. Like yeah, your picture, your whole
I
family is
funded
pinned back
scholarships.
there saying thank you.
Oh man,
They're on
yeah.
their third generation there,
Dude,
right?
those tacos
Your
were so
godfather,
good.
half the staff.
The three tacos for $1 when they had that deal. Oh man, I go all the time.
It's just like, but it's like serious. It's really funny.
No, but
Let's
yeah,
see.
uh
So,
huh.
mhm.
No, I was just saying, I just miss going out in general, like to the mall or wherever.
Usually we started doing a lot of like walks. The last year or so, we walk, somewhere, and then we get coffee at the end.
Yeah.
And actually, that was pretty cool.
Well, it's funny. I'm actually doing more walking now because I walk like twice a day. So that's like in my
Mhm.
exercise. So that's good. Uh, but yeah, it's just like you don't have it's cool to have a destination. Where you go. Oh, let's walk to go get some coffee. Let's walk to go get some popcorn chicken or something. Now there's walking just to get
Yeah.
exercise in the Hall of Fame. They have my picture in their Hall of Fame wall. Yeah, I'm right along next to
Actually, his
Jack right there.
picture. Yeah,
We're like
yeah,
hugging each
next to
other.
Jack, right?
No man, but what was I eating right before? Dude, I fell in love with the Popeyes chicken sandwich. Oh man. I
Is it the one? Is it the one that came out and it became a craze
Yep,
and it was like
yep.
that's the one.
And I didn't even like
So
those chicken sandwiches. You know, kind of started with what's the other place that sells them that closes on
huh?
Sundays.
Oh, of Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A. Like I didn't really like Chick-fil-A, but then we started ordering those chicken. I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty good. And the Popeyes one came out. I was like, oh, so good. It fills you up too. I like their the Popeyes like mashed potato with like the spicy gravy.
I've never. I think I ate Popeyes maybe once back in high school, and I think only because nothing else was open.
You know what? The chicken though is like
So
really
that was
greasy.
literally it.
Like yeah, eating that the chicken is not good. Not good for my stomach. The chicken sandwich though is fine. Man, I guess
Yeah.
we fixed
So
everybody's PS4 prompts.
yeah,
What an accomplishment.
game. What is that? I know you don't like zombie games, but what is that one with that biker guy in the bike
Oh yeah yeah yeah
that
yeah
killed
yeah.
zombies and he
I
went
know what
around?
you. What's
What's
it
that one?
called? Does it start with a
Whatever
W?
it is,
Yeah
it's
yeah.
close to being like, yeah, yeah, it's close to being super cheap,
Uh
and
huh.
I'm actually looking forward to that one.
Is it multiplayer?
I mean, I'm kind of over like the young biker dude. I wish you can switch characters or like build your own,
But it's single
but
player,
you
right?
know the changes and the updates they've done to that game post launch, it's not bad.
Hmm. But it's single player, or no?
Yeah, it's single player.
Okay. No, yeah, I'm still playing. What was I playing last on PS4? I think I was playing Last of Us, like the first one, the remastered though. It just
When did you play that?
I'm
Recently?
still playing that. Well, it's been a while, but that's the single player game I was playing, or I'm currently playing on the
Like,
PS4.
what part are you at on that
What
one?
part am I at? I think I rescued the girl, and then we're like in another city now, or something like that. Like some people died, and so like I'm taking care of her, and I have to take her somewhere. I think, and I'm going through a town to take her where she needs to go. So I'm not sure how far along. All right, we have another one. How do I fix my PS4? That's what we're here for. All right, put that in
Okay,
the
so
comment.
Little King,
Yeah,
what part are you in doing in fixing it? Have you tried doing any of the videos yet?
yeah. If you go to my channel, um, here are the videos, and I do have this playlist. So if you tried any of these videos, let me know which one you tried. That way we can better help you. Basically, these right here. Or if you could tell us what error you're running, you're getting. Okay, so what error you're getting and what have you tried so far? That would help us out so that we can get you the right info. Man,
Days
next.
Gone By, I think. Days Gone, I think, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah,
name of
that's
the
it.
game.
Days Gone, yeah, yeah. Man, next time I need some like music in here or something. Kind of jazz things up.
Oh, don't you have like Alexa? You can just Alexa some music
Well,
and
I
you
can't
can
any
start
music
streaming.
because then I'll get copyrighted. So I have an account somewhere where I could
Uh,
like get some copyright right free music. Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna watch the videos. All right, sounds good. We'll be here.
we're here for a while, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
And again, if you could just tell us what error it is you're getting, I could tell you exactly which video you should click on, so it save you some time. But up to you, man. But yeah, like, I guess we were talking about yesterday. Like you could on like in what is it? Modern Warfare, the Warzone, the Battle Royale. It's only 3 players, right? So usually we had a squad of 4 with Blackout. So that kind of throws a wrench into things.
Yeah. You know, I really don't like the 3 player limit. It really should have been. It should have been 5. Actually, they should have just increased it. Like I don't get what their thing is for like lessening in it. You
Well, they're
know, it's
going. I
like
think they're going after the success of what's the other game? The one from
oh
the Titanfall people.
man, we yeah. We're just really bad with these things. So
Oh my god! Like my mind
yeah.
is
Okay, that
spazzed out.
that that game,
Yeah, that
that
game.
game.
Yeah. You know, with 3 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know why it's only 3 players. I mean, it's just I get again. I think it's a success of the other game. Let me
They just
search.
want it to be different at that point, right? And like, okay, maybe we can make it tighter. Which is 50-50. I mean, once you have I mean, a lot of people already have a crew, right? And like, if this is aimed towards those teenagers and college crowd, I think that's sort of like a detriment because I mean, that's the age where you have the most friends, right? And it's
Yeah,
like, yeah, Apex Legends. There you
Apex
go.
Legends. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I could have not remember. Yeah, Apex Legends. So their thing was 3 players, and I think that got really popular, right?
Uh,
So I think that's why they made it 3 players. All
yeah.
right, we have S Melter. I think he was on here earlier, but let's see what he says.
Oh,
What if
yeah, yeah.
what if you get the blue light of death? What's the best fix if no other option works and don't want to initialize? Okay, blue light of death. Have you heard of that one, Coverly?
Oh, I haven't. So just
Um,
on the
yeah, you're gonna have to get more specific, Smelter. I'm not sure what you mean by blue light of death. I think I've heard of it. I'm not exactly what is the error message you get or what the exact problem is that the PS4 displays. Um, Cover, do you want to read Nitty's question?
I am. Hold on a second. All right, Nitty. My PlayStation was working fine when I was about to play Call of Duty. It froze and it kept freezing. Sending a message, and now it keeps saying storage problem. Oh, that looks like a lot of like rebuilding that database there.
Let's see, it was working fine, but then I was about to click on it and it froze and kept freezing and sending message not. Okay, yeah, definitely. So if you go to my YouTube channel, do this one, the one that says PS4 rebuild database. This is usually going to help with freezing problems and problems accessing your like storage. So give that one a try. It basically walks you through going through safe mode and then doing the option number 5 where you rebuild the database. So give that a try, and if you want, we're gonna be here a while. Check out that video. Let me put the link to that in the chat, and then we'll be here. Give it a try, and then if it doesn't work, come back. I don't have a USB cable, but okay, this is Riz. Can a Nintendo charger work? Hey,
Okay,
cover.
so
Can you answer that one? I don't have a Switch, so I'm not sure.
yeah. So if it's this, if it's a switch, that won't work just because it's a different input, and it won't. I think it's a cable C input. It's not the one that's particular for the PS4. And then if you have a 3DS, that one uses a historic, like the really old one, and you can't use that one either. So because I have both, and I know they're not compatible, they won't work on those.
Okay, so I put a link to the replacement cable there. Yeah, if you can't find one, then just get that one. You can get it under $10, and that one I know
You know
works for
what? Those
sure.
cables, right? Couldn't you find them? I mean, when you go to pump gas and like when you go pay at the cash
Those
register
are
if you're doing
all
cash,
charge only,
now they have like, yeah, are those all charge only? Because I
pretty
swear
much.
there I kept looking at one of
All
them,
the ones I've
but they
seen there,
overcharge you on those
yeah.
cable.
Oh yeah, You're paying like $20 and it's for charge only basically. Okay, so Smelter says light just
So hold
flashes
on.
blue. Go ahead.
Uh, sorry. So for that one, it looks like to be like a power issue. Um, can you try plugging in your PS4 in a different outlet somewhere else?
You talking to
Because it
Smelter?
just seems like yeah, the blue.
Okay.
I'm talking to the blue light of death
Okay. I'm trying to look
because
it
I
up on
think
my
that's
phone.
like the number one suggestion.
So you think I'd plug you into a different outlet? Yeah, definitely worth a try. Let me see. Boom.
Uh,
Doesn't enter
well, it's just
power.
because it's not. Yeah, power issue, right? So just first deal with the physical problem of it first. See if it's not a physical problem
Yeah.
to begin with before you start doing anything to the actual hard drive.
Yeah, so the other thing they recommend is to go ahead and hold down the power button for 7 seconds. And apparently that may fix the issue to fully shut down the PS4 because like you're getting that blue light of death. It's like kind of in a weird power state. So go ahead and hold down that power button for about 7 seconds and see if it completely shuts it down, and then go ahead and try to turn it on again. Okay, let's see. Okay, Little King says, I tried to restore it to default settings and I tried rebuilding the database, but I don't know what else to do. Okay, so I see you tried option 4 and you tried 5. So now you should give option number 3 a try, and you can follow this video here that I'm going to show you right now. So follow this video. It says how to reinstall PS4 system software without losing data. And let me see if I can copy it into the chat. So I just copied it to the chat. Give that one a try. That one's the next fix up from what you've already tried, Lil King. Okay, so we answered Nitty's question, right? Okay, so they're gonna give it a try.
So will giving the disk a rest out of my PS4 work? I don't think it would do much of anything. I think right now, Riz, if I'm not, if I'm correct, you're having a trouble just with the connecting the PS4 controller with the cable, right? Anything with the disk won't do
Yeah,
much right
that's not
now.
gonna help.
So it's get the cable fixed and then go with that. I mean,
Yeah.
getting cables. Chris, do you have any like friends or neighbors that you can talk to? Maybe they have an extra cable. Maybe tomorrow that you can just say, "Hey, you have an extra cable. Can I borrow it?"
Yeah, if anybody in your house has like an Android, like a Samsung phone, you could try using their cable. That should work
That's
for this purpose. So that the Samsung phones and Android based phones, the cable that those come with should have the data connection needed for this. But yeah, if you just can't find it, I did leave a link where you could buy one. Um, hopefully you get it Prime delivered.
so. I know a lot of the stores are now closed, but is Target still open?
Yeah, I think it's still open.
I think you could go to Target and they do in the electronics section should have that cable. I mean, because they do sell Samsung electronics, so you can just buy like a Samsung branded cable for that, or just any cable that would do it.
I wouldn't buy any cable because again, it has to be the ones that carry the data.
There, I mean, just buy online. But I mean, like the plus of buying a cable there is that you just get it tomorrow. If you order it online, it's like 2 3 days.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I just right now I wouldn't recommend people go to a store just for this. Like to be honest.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
safety wise, right?
Safety wise, guys,
I don't
just stay
know.
home. Stay home. I
Maybe
mean, you can
if you
always
can
place an
triple
order.
mask
You can
it.
place an order online. So let's see. If I go to Target and we do PS4, yeah. See, they have some here. Yeah. So
Just
yeah. So you can get this
go
one.
ahead.
Um, what you can do is you can order from Target and then get it delivered, or you can, yeah, like I said, you worst case you can go to the store, but I don't recommend anybody going to stores right now. All right,
So,
anybody else here need help?
did you post a link to that cable already? You want to post it again?
Yeah, sure. Where was it? This one here. There it is. Okay, yeah, yeah, like, again, whatever cables you can find in your house, try them.
Yeah, keep looking. I mean, those cables are really common. Just look around.
In the meantime, while we get more people, oh, since you weren't there, I'm gonna play the ones we played with Sidewinder. Oh no, it's not working. Yeah, I've been getting these weird errors where like some of my videos don't play at all. I'm not sure why. I think after like I edit them. So some gameplay for you there while we wait for people to come on through.
So, oh, are you still watching the Tiger King, by the way?
Yes, I am.
Or did you finish
I'm
it?
in the last episode. So
Oh, so you're on the last one?
yeah, Tiger King, man, crazy.
Man,
Everybody
right?
there is in that show's crazy, dude.
Uh,
That's
yeah,
like
but
amazing. Like that's just crazy. Like I don't know how they do things in Oklahoma, but damn.
it's like out of all states, right? It's like it's really, really off.
All right, is there anyone else that needs help? Let me switch over to see how many people
Oh, there
we
we
have.
go. I see the video.
Oh, you see it? Okay. Yeah, yeah.
I'm seeing it.
Okay, let me see. I can't update the system software because I don't know what a LAN cable is. Okay, I can show you. So LAN cable is basically like different names: network cable, Ethernet cable. So it looks like this.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so you can just get like this Amazon Basics one. Don't get the 5 feet. Let me see if I can find a slightly bigger one. They must have a bigger one. Let me just click on this.
Or just go to
Yeah,
Google Photos
yeah,
and
like
get
if
one from
right
there.
here. So just yeah, if you get the 14-foot one, that's enough. If you need a little bit longer, like if your PlayStation 4 is far away from your cable modem or router, then you might want to get a longer one. But 14 foot usually does it. Basically, you plug in one end to your like cable modem and the other end to the back of your PS4, and that is actually going to be the fastest way for you to download the system software update. Is it possible a hacker can hack your system or crash your system? So nowadays, not really, because your router is going to kind of separate things from the internet.
Especially for
So, what were you saying?
the PS4s, that's
Yeah,
actually just it's not even a really good target for a hacker to do that.
yeah. So you'll be fine. So again, I would say a LAN cable or Ethernet cable, as we call it, is actually much safer than Wi-Fi because people can hijack your Wi-Fi connection and they can do all sorts of stuff. So, network cable is actually the LAN cable is safer if you put things in perspective. Okay, Nitty says I was about to play that game yesterday and it froze. Now on my PS4 is acting up, shaking my head. What game? The safe mode doesn't work. Is it my disc? If it doesn't work, I will buy a new one.
But I
So
mean,
what was Ritz's original problem? Was he the one with the thing of death?
I think no, versus the cable. I think just not having a cable right now. Yeah.
Okay, so as far as PS4 replacement hard drive, if you don't want to spend a lot of money, you can get a 1 terabyte. Um, and I'll just copy the link here. You can get this hard drive. It's 1 terabyte. It's more than enough, and it's Seagate, good brand. $46. Now, if you want better performance, so like if you hate like waiting for
But you
load
know,
times in games, get a solid state drive. And I don't know if the prices have gone up, but let me see if I can
uh,
find one that is a good price. Yeah, so like this one here, this 1 terabyte SSD, you can just get this one. If you have the money and you're willing to spend a little bit more, uh, then I would get. This is the one I would get. I would get the solid state SSD drive because it's faster. The load times. I mean, covered. You went through the upgrade as well, right? You know how fast and snappy your PS4 got once you installed it, the SSD
uh,
drive.
right. It's basically a new system.
So Nitty, yeah, I don't think you have to worry about a hacker sending you bugs. I mean, the biggest I guess concern you have is like somebody sends you an email and tells you click this link for a free PlayStation $50 gift card, and you actually click it, and then you put in your email and all your info. That's more of a concern than somebody actually getting into your PS4.
But Bruce's original problem was that he was getting that error CE005. Remember that?
Oh yeah. So like I said, I did do a video on that, and it could be the disc. It could be the disc is gone bad. So if he does a rebuild database and he does delete the game data um, from the local system storage, and it still doesn't work, then yeah, maybe you might need a new game disc, which is this one right here. Yeah, but you'll get that 005, or it'll say like cannot start the application, and it's just like for certain games. Now I am gonna say if you get it like for multiple
Oh,
games,
I
it might be the
see.
DVD
I
drive.
remember now. Right? No,
He has a few scratches on my. Okay, have a soft cloud, but the scratches don't. Yeah, the scratches are not gonna come out. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So that sounds like a bad disc, man. Sorry, sorry that happened to you, but
So
yeah, maybe depending on the
what
game,
about
you could buy them used, right?
yeah, but do you have a different disc to try it? Right?
Yeah, it seems like it's just that one game covered from what he said.
It's probably just a scratch then.
Yeah, I mean, I've had some discs that are badly scratched, and yeah, it causes some major problems. Okay. Yeah, again, like company said, you could try a different disc, and if that has no problems, then you know it's a problem with that game disc you're having a problem with. All right. So let's see if we get anybody else on here. Otherwise, we can wrap things up. I think we've been going on for a little bit over an hour, right? Because we started a little early today.
Just a little bit more, but I mean, it doesn't matter. Like maybe 5 more minutes. Let's
Yeah,
just do that.
sounds good. So, any of you have any last questions? Put them down in the comment right now, and we will try to answer those questions because we're gonna be ending the stream soon. And again, those people we helped out, if you're still here, please hit the like button, share the channel
Well,
with your friends. What are you gonna say?
you can also if they've been here, they can just post their progress, right?
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
after we're
yeah,
gone, and then
yeah.
you can
So
just answer on that on those
I'll leave this
questions.
video up. They can come back, comment. Would appreciate it if you came back and commented it. Okay, yeah. So it's that one
Okay.
game. Yeah, it reads the game, but then it has problems. Yeah, it sounds like maybe a bad game disc. But again, try this video that you see on your screen right now. The error code CE-30005-8 fix. If you try all that doesn't work, then that probably means you need to replace your game disc. And yeah, so yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think you can get a game at GameStop, right? You can get. They're still selling used games that you know of.
Yep, they are.
Yeah.
So that's your moneymaker. You
So
should
what is
just
it?
do that.
Pickup service. You order it, and then you go to the store, and somebody. I'm not sure. I've heard two different things where they come to your car and give it to you, or either you you go to the door and somebody opens the door really quick and gives it to you. But then you can
Well,
only.
they said
Mm-hmm.
right. They said curbside service, but I'm
Oh
not quite
yeah,
sure what that means.
yeah.
I think when you call and you make the trade, I think they'll or when you buy, they'll just tell you.
I did hear like they're not even taking gift cards right now. Their own gift cards, only ATM debit cards with a chip in it. Like that's the only thing.
It's because it's like not even real money. That's
Yeah,
why they don't
they
take.
can't touch money or anything like that. Yeah, Risk, you can also even try just deleting the entire game from your PS4 and then just reinstall it to see if maybe just the install got corrupted. That's another thing you could try.
I
All right.
think we are.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Last call.
We're good. Just remember to comment if you're having issues, and we'll do our best to answer in the chat.
Okay.
Okay, let's wrap it up.
Yeah, so thanks everybody for tuning in. And thanks for those of you who did a super chat and super stickers. Appreciate your donations towards the channel. And yeah, hopefully we helped some people out here today. These are tough times, the whole quarantine thing going on. And if you can get your PS4 up and running again, and have some fun, play some PS4, that's great. Socialize with your friends. That's you know what I recommend. You have any last words before we tune out, Coverly?
I'm good. We'll do our best next time to remember actual game titles before we mention
I'm
them.
just drawing
We'll have a
blanks, right? Yeah, that game with 3 players. The battle royale
yeah,
one.
right, that one.
Yeah,
That
maybe
was
I'll
pretty
throw in
bad.
some music in there next time or something. Yeah, but yeah,
Uh,
I just want to do this live stream to help out some people. I know there's a lot of people out there need help. But yeah, thanks again, Coverly, for co-hosting this episode, and everybody subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this and get more help. All
all
right,
right,
all
we're
right.
good.
See you all next time. See you then.